Have you ever had the feeling that people want it too easy? Ladies and gentlemen, especially the judges, the other day I had an experience when I was at the GNC. And I walked in, and there was this lady that said, "Ma'am, could you help me out? I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I can't lose weight. I eat like a pig for dinner, and I eat 5 or 6 slices of white bread, and I still can't lose weight." And at that moment, I just, on the inside, laughed. And I had to bite down hard on my lip to keep myself from really expressing it. So then I remember something my dad told me. He said, "You know, the thing about people is that they don't want to work. They want to take pills." Said, and they also want somebody to show up and to make their dreams come true without putting in the work. And so I thought to myself, okay, let me see my dad's theory. So I walked up to this lady and I said, "Ma'am, excuse me, I don't mean to alarm you, but right now, Brad Pitt happens to be next door at the Taco Cabana." And she dropped her diet pills and she ran out the door. And it was probably the first exercise she got since the year 2000. And I was proud of myself, I really was, for testing out this theory and being bold. So I got in the car and I drove down the street. And I drove through a school zone. And there were some kids, high school kids, on the side of the street, and they were looking crazy, and they were dancing. I don't really like kids. I'm a substitute teacher. So I was going a little bit fast. And then I heard, "Oh, man." Cop walked up to the car. "Excuse me, sir, do you know why I pulled you over?" I looked at his disposition. I said, "Well, it wouldn't happen to be because my car smelled like donuts, would it?" "Sir, here's a ticket. You'll be going to court." Oh, man. So a few days later, I walked into the courthouse. I walked up to the judge. He looked at the ticket. He told the cop that he needed that your car smelled like donuts. "Look, Judge, man, look, you gotta help me out. This is a $385 ticket. I can't pay this. Please." So, "Well, you can't tell the cops you can't make the donut jokes in front of the cops." I know, just help me out." He said, "I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. You can go take defensive driving. They'll dismiss the whole ticket." I said, thank you. A few days later, I went to my defensive driving course, and I thought it was a good deal. $40, and the tickets get dismissed, and you get a meal at the buffet. Now, this is great. The defensive driving instructor told his first joke. He said, "Those that can do, those that can't teach, and those that can't teach defensive driving." And I thought, man, things are getting pretty bad. And then they went from bad to worse, because the door opened and the lady from the GNC walked right in. And in my mind, I was, no. And there were no seats. And guess where she had to sit? Right there next to me. She sat down and she looked at me and I looked at her. She said, "You little monster! Brad Pitt wasn't at the top of the picture." I said, "Lady, I sometimes I get celebrities mixed up. I mixed up Brad Pitt and Danny DeVito." Honest mistake. Well, you got me fuming. Well, look, lady. How about this? Let's just stay out of each other's way. She said, "Fine." And everything was going okay until the defensive driving instructor said, "Guys, it's time to eat. Go out there, get some food. Eat. You paid for this. And then when you can't eat some more." So I walked up to the line, and I like fried chicken. So I got the last piece. The lady, she came rushing, "There's no more fried chicken." I'm like, "Yeah, I got the last piece of fried chicken, lady." She's like, "I want that." "Well, it's mine now." I couldn't believe the audacity of this lady. This lady thought she was King Kong Bundy from the World Wrestling Federation. She grabbed the chair and swung it at me. We had a fight. The only way I could get her to stop was I had to pull her weave off, and it flew into the meatloaf on the buffet line. So we got kicked out of the restaurant. And they said to me, "You have to take this course again." Oh man. So I'm gonna have to take this course again. I walked in to my dad's house a few days, well, that night. I said to him, "Dad, you're right, nothing in this life is ever that easy. In fact, give me a phone book." He said, "What do you need a phone book for?" "Well, I'm gonna actually put in the work and find the real Brad Pitt." Mr. Contest Master.